Of all the ominous characters described in the Book of Revelation, Abaddon, also known as Apollyon, is one of the most terrifying. The Hebrews originally used the name Abaddon to signify something like a region of devastation or a bottomless pit, typically spoken in conjunction with the realm of the dead. However, with the passage of time, the concept of Abaddon grew into a distinct entity. By the time the Book of Revelation, the final book of the Christian Bible, was written in the 1st century AD, Abaddon was known as the Destroyer or the Angel of Death. Christian and scholarly experts are still debating who Abaddon is, with theories ranging from the Antichrist to Satan himself. There are even Christians who think Abaddon is an angel of God and that his destructive actions are God's desire. Some even say that Jesus took the name Abaddon after his resurrection. When one considers the Gnostic scriptures, Abaddon's role in history becomes much more intriguing. According to the document, Abaddon was not only there during Christ's resurrection, but he was also involved in the creation of humanity. According to the writings, Abaddon's job is that of an angel entrusted with both collecting the stuff from which God created Adam and guarding Earth. But in reality, Abaddon appears to be a demon who works under him, who rules an abyss full of locusts that will arrive on stage during the final days. The locusts will bite, sting, or cause pain to those who do not believe in Jesus Christ. They swarm out of his seemingly bottomless pit. They are described to have human faces, long flowing hair, and sharp teeth. They were clad in iron breastplates and appeared like battle-ready horses. They had gold crowns on their heads, and the sound of their wings in flight sounded like a swarm of horses charging into combat. The locusts had the ability to afflict people for 5 months by stinging anybody who carried the Antichrist mark with their scorpion-like tails. After being stung, a victim would suffer to the point of desiring death, yet would be unable to accept the comfort of the grave. Some biblical scholars think there are indirect texts that relate to the location of Abaddon without explicitly mentioning it. These experts think that Abaddon is a distinct world where fallen angels are imprisoned until God's allotted day of judgment, which the scripture characterizes as an intermediate place for unregenerate humans after death. Whether or not these researchers have correctly interpreted the fallen angel's prison as Abaddon, one thing is certain according to the Old Testament: Abaddon is a supernatural realm set apart for destruction and those who cause destruction. And it seems even Satan wasn't safe, as he was said to be imprisoned and trapped in the kingdom of Abaddon for 1,000 years before being tossed into the lake of fire once and for all.